Yeah.
grew up around white people. White
Not
people
like you,
everywhere.
bro. Your whole school was primarily white, predominantly white.
The high school I graduated, yeah, it was.
Okay then.
Probably was 800 kids, probably 140
700
black.
white.
Yeah, you're right. I like to stand out, nigga. Those white girls ain't got no problem bringing you home to their parents when you play sports, whatever, wrestling, football, anything. You play tennis, dude. It's different.
Anyway, like I
When
said,
you
it
ask
must
Keisha and
suck.
Tamika to suck your dick, they're gonna say, no, I don't swallow. When you ask Sarah, she gonna be like, yeah, I don't miss a drop.
Yo, like I said, it must suck
Yeah.
to suck for 50 games a day.
Right. It's only every other day I suck when I'm playing with you. When you get on every other day. That's it.
I don't know, man. That ain't what out there. That
You
ain't what
don't know, but
they
everybody else
said.
know.
That ain't what Nut said. That ain't what Mort said.
Actually, what we all said, you suck at driving the most, then Mort, and then Al. That's what we discussed.
Yeah, I heard you suck at shooting your gun the most.
Eh,
That's what I heard you suck at. I heard your gun don't fucking bust a bubble in dishwater.
your sources are wrong.
That's what it is, did I? That gun won't bust a bubble in motherfucking dishwater.
You can't be a good cop with bad sources, see? That's what happens. You get in trouble. They lie to you. Whoever your source is lying to you.
You can't be a good soldier if you ain't busting your gun.
You're right. I'm a Marine, more tactical.
Shit, well, you're a
You the
bad
only
one at
soldier
that.
here. Cool.
Yo, what's all that noise, man?
And I'm a Marine. I got my combat guns.
Yo, what's that noise, man? I'm about to get the fuck out of this party.
I don't know what that is. That must be more.
Or did they take your shit
Oh,
out?
fried chicken?
Huh? What?
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati.
So who wanted to play
Nothing
Wilson
like the
80?
fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Kareth White on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
What piece of your chicken we got? Leg?
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I don't like legs. I can't stand legs. What's the news? Jordan Hill picks Kiki Palmer to star in a new secret project.
As he'll lose yardage to start things out. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
Y'all watch that Judas and the Messiah? Or
A
y'all watch
loss
that
of a
stuff?
yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11.
It's about Fred Hampton and the Black Panthers. Yeah. I kind of hate watching shit like that because you know the shit. You know the ending. It's kind of like watching Biggie documentary. No matter what happened, you know the ending.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like
But it was good.
frankly, I think it was the only play.
Got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing.
Both actors are good.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come.
Actually, both of them played in Get Out. One is the main character, and the other one was the guy who was going in and out of the trance.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
The guy that they had acting all white.
Takes it to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
I can't remember their name for life.
Good for a Bengal
I never
first
even knew
down.
their name.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that
The same guy that played. What movie he played in that? When he was a teleworker. Hello. When he put on his white voice. Hello. How are you?
In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a
With
chance
Danny
to get off the
Glover.
field and didn't get it done.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there.
The Rock got a new show airing tonight too called Young Rock.
Big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league.
I didn't know it came out tonight. So it was.
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo.
I thought it was like
and I know
something
this
that
to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Hell yeah.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and
He
8.
about to go to another level once he plays Shazam. Once he, that's the thing that Rock's missing is a superhero character. That's where the money at. Like those superheroes, like Iron Man and stuff, man.
Great leverage, held their spot, and
Because they need you for other stuff, like to come in other stuff just for a little cameo, just for 2 minutes.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Now Joe Mixon. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down.
Oh shit, they suing Trump now, and
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And this effort won't be enough.
NAACP
As they rally up
suing
to
him.
stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well.
Which was crazy was after he was acquitted, Mitch McConnell said,
Give him credit.
yeah, Trump is, he basically said Trump is guilty, but this trial wasn't constitutional, so that's why they voted against him. But they said they all agree that he was guilty, just that they don't think that the trial is right either.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown
did he who at the house?
of the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
I cut your hair again?
Picking
You
up
niggas be
where
taking
they
advantage of them
left
free
off
haircuts.
before the open week that they had last week as they won going into that, and no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big.
That's why Daddy B, he think he's slick, Buddha. He be getting them free haircuts and fucked up headlines.
If you win the game before your open week, you should get more time off. But if you win the game before the open week, get more time off, and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory.
Right.
Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Daddy, Johnny said they should leave her glue sticks at your house.
Mayfield's going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Yeah, I told her that shit.
Weave? They're using for weave.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his
Did Rozelle
blockers.
end up
They
getting
don't
a
have to
beat
hold blocks
from that
for
guy?
long because he's just going to speed right past them.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Did Rozelle end up
Shotgun
getting a beat?
now. Here's an
And
inside
the
give.
teacher guy?
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once you make the read, it's able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield.
They got to get more to bring
Odell Beckham. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Gain there of 21 yards.
Browns first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You said you just changed the tire?
No, I'm saying I gotta change the fucking tire. The work tomorrow, then it's a fucking snowstorm. What the fuck?
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position is really big. A lot of teams no longer have a free safety strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, it can be close to the line of scrimmage.
Thursday is snowstorm.
On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty
Thursday
nice.
is snowstorm. Now I gotta fucking go get a new tire. Hopefully I ain't big enough.
It's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting
Or take that tire. And sometimes it just like move the rim real quick. It might, you know, it ain't been your
That's
trip.
another thing. I hope I ain't fucking cracked the rim.
Force the incompletion.
You ain't being no good way. Stop.
I got fucking sport rim.
Thought I wasn't gonna say nothing. He's lying because he know I said something.
Well, I hope you have a good day at work
Incomplete
tomorrow.
pass on 2nd down.
20-inch sport rim.
This is 3rd and 10.
You got a truck?
From the gun, Mayfield.
You got a truck?
And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete.
There's be a little bit of frustration there.
Well, you said
Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts.
I gotta record.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it.
And this throw will be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
On 1st down, it's Watts, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
It's purple, like burgundy or purple or something. I saw it on the scale.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20.
I saw it earlier.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. DK Metcalf, 89 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, That's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house.
That's why. It wasn't unfair. It was a margin.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A very good starting field position from the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
The tackle.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
That's good.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll run with White. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
I'm not.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
6-yard line.
Another try for Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 20.
We're just being randomly put on.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. picked off at the 28. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 15 now. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Yeah. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Yo, where the fuck y'all at, man?
I'm here.
On 2nd down, it's Watts, and he gets this one just shy of the 40
Baby
down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. Continue to go in that direction.
I ain't got the right now.
They'll run on first down. Watts. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to fall that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
I might eat because I ain't eat much today, so I'm starving. And I hate the blunt, so that shit really got me.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
You gonna get the itis
though? Carry, it'll make this a
I might eat just a little bit, just to put some in my stomach. Then I'm gonna go pick up.
They're staying right on schedule.
I got health in my trunk. That's
More
the
to save
thing.
the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
I hate that shit. You can't get to your square.
Yeah, I be fucking put a towel on my back, put the fucking tire back.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
I was trying to get a game until the fucking school comes. This guy ain't fucking live.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2.
Did
Escaping the pressure right. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Nowhere got to put up that.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. It's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance, it's run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive.
Yo, start it up, man. What the fuck are you doing?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Yeah, bro, start that shit up. I gotta fucking, I gotta fix my tires and that shit.
Pressure gets to him that time, and he's gonna go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this one is incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one. Unable to connect.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. This is Mixon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
And 12.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Taken from about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Have we got a win with just a 3-run?
About to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
I got somebody on.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, he went to get the helicopter. Gabby.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Y'all got somebody on me. Mad as
Oh my God!
I still got one
shotgun,
on me.
It's Mayfield, and he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Logan Wilson gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Diddy, how you contain the ends again? How do you contain the ends?
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Hey, I want to run it up on y'all. It's another guy, though. He got all black on him. I got red access.
Mayfield looking for his running back, and he's got him. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Oh. 3rd down, Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the back.
Diddy, I forgot how you do my mic blitz. How you fucking show? You gotta press left, down, and how you show blitz again?
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh yeah, there you go. I got it. I fucked up. That's why.
Yo, I got somebody on me. The fuck?
Now Mayfield. He's going to find his running back.
Shoot, motherfucker.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going
that was just by me.
11 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st down.
Got the fucking red access. I've been fucking said that shit.
Yeah, we said go because there's a lot of people around us.
Here's an inside give. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain.
Free safety room.
Go.
Scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And Mayfield just getting the play on. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
I broke one.
Yards to go.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Beckham complete. And all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, will turn them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, Maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few
It's far away.
Right here, they on the bridge. They ain't even come yet. Come on.
They'll try and run for it on
That's a
first
decision
and
on them, man.
And he'll take this
I
from
ain't
the
got
9
one.
down to about the 7.
Well, they certainly had success.
They just jumped down. They just jumped down.
Not as much running
Just
as
jumped
we
down.
just saw once again on that last play.
All
They jumping towards y'all. They jumping towards y'all right
I
here.
wouldn't abandon
They're
the
coming.
run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback.
Oh my
Makes
God.
it
You
got
want to
decision
run
now.
towards?
in that situation.
Yo,
no,
what
no.
is wrong with this guy?
They leaving. They leaving.
On 2nd and goal, Mayfield flush to his right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Big fucking mouth.
Throwing, Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Okay, every now and then, my defensive bias will leak out here. Abysmal play for them. You've got them backed up, and you let them out.
Take advantage. And you know who's happy? The punter. Because if he was needed, they gave him a lot of space to work with now.
Yeah, because he would have had a lot to think about, right? Don't step over the back line.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. The previous play, big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly.
It certainly appears that whatever their thought process is on the defensive side of the ball, they're one play behind. You know, loaded up for the pass, they hit them with the run. Load up for the run, they hit them with the pass. They've got to get in sync.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. On first down, it's Watts. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Brought down at the
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
6 yards.
The Browns on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey!
Here's Mayfield. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Browns.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Taken down at the
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 41, Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Mayfield to throw it. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
Stephon Gilmore.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man James Ross complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
They'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns get a score closer. And he's got it to make it 27-13.
Bengals 27, Browns 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's White. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, let's get it. Wins and losses up right now. Let's get it. Let's get it. Every time to waste. New York City, your boy is back. Shout out to the whole New York City. Meek Millie in the building. What's up? Free the house.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way. So it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming. I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
And way down into the red zone before he's dropped inside of Cleveland's 15. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon, and he'll find his way down right around the 12. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is what we like style for with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. How does the kickoff unit as they run up and send
Don't you
it
start.
away? Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The Browns drive about to get started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you have offense, you'll take like that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll keep it on the ground. Watts. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. First down from the shotgun now. Here's an inside deal. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They'll run on first down. It's Watts. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Kenny Moore brought him down.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Third and short yardage. Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Donovan Peoples-Jones. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. This from 54 yards away. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know, maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting, but obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Bengals, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it's yet another loss as they've started out now 0-7. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.